Hello, everybody. Happy Wednesday. I'm so freaking excited to be on Facebook Live, jamming out with you guys. I've been live a lot inside of my private community, Burnout to Breakthrough, but I've not been on my personal page in a minute, so I wanted to jump over here, say hello to you all, and just kind of like jam out on a few different things that have been on my heart, some things that I wanted to be sharing with you guys. I just spilled my coffee all over me, so the struggle is real. But I wanted to talk today, so if you jump on live, say hello, say hi Marissa, hi Constance, hello. So just say hi below, so that way I can welcome you in here, and we'll kind of jam out on a few different things today. So the first thing that was really on my heart to share, and something that I really have been talking a lot with like clients and just kind of in general, is the cannonball effect in our business. And I just wanted to kind of jump right into everything. So really understanding that in your business, and as you're going through different times in your business, and as you go through different times in your life, and as you're navigating different things, like we go in seasons in our business. Sometimes we are really in that creative mode. Sometimes we're really, out there launching different things. Sometimes we are harvesting and nurturing, our clients, and we're building freemiums, and we're working on systems and strategies and all these different things. Sometimes we're really in like a big healing season. And so there's a lot of different seasons that we go through in our business and in our life. And I think the big thing that I want you all to know, hi Emily, is to honor yourself through that. I feel like we really get into this whole mentality that we have to be pushing or constantly going, or like if we're not growing our income every single month, then that means something, that means that we're successful or not successful. And something that I personally have been going through over the last couple months is really diving into my business and really looking at system structures. Over the last couple of months, I've brought on more people onto my team. I've been really just kind of looking at the bigger vision, the bigger purpose for my business, how I want to be able to get my message out there to more people, how I feel called to serve, what it's going to look like in a year from now, 3 years from now, 5 years from now, and really aligning myself with that bigger vision and how I want to run things, and making sure that things like my values, what lights me up, how I want to serve my clients, what feels really good to me, and my life is all mixed in there too. And so one of those big things that I desire is time freedom. I think, as a lot of us have gotten into the online space or have built our own business, it's because we either got burnt out from a 9-to-5, we just didn't feel in alignment with it. We're like, I don't want to be working. I don't know, I remember working like 14-hour days sometimes. And like we kind of get burnt out from that, from wanting to always be like working or doing something. And so we get into the entrepreneurial space where we are wanting to have our own schedules, we're wanting to do things in our own way, but then before we know it, our days are jam-packed from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. with calls and, coaching clients and all these different things. We're feeling lit up and excited, and then we realize and we shift in different moments that, okay, like now I want to do things differently, or now I want to run something in a different way, or I'm really feeling really called to talk about this thing, or I'm feeling really called to share about this, or I want to run this program differently, or I want to repurpose a program, right? I know a lot of people are in this shift right now where they're really looking into your business. And that's what I call, one, being a CEO for sure, but two, doing the cannonball effect, where you're saying, okay, I want to go inside of my business. I want to go inside and look at my systems, look and see what I need to be outsourcing, look and see where, maybe there's some internal shit that I need to heal from, and look through, kind of examine my limiting beliefs. That way I can jump another timeline. That way I can scale myself to the next level. That way I have things set up for me so my business can keep working, even if I'm not always the one that's there all the time. Because you have to ask yourself, like, are you able in your business right now to like take a few weeks off and still have, payments coming in, or still have people that you're working with, or being able to really set this up so it's sustainable and have different processes, have different systems, knowing things like your income projections and things like that. And no matter where you're at in your business, like this is stuff that's really, really important to have set up, not from like a place of like fear or anything like that, but just from a place of being a visionary in your business and being able to do things like this so that way you can take things into the next level. So the cannonball effect of this is really deep diving into your business, And when I say deep diving, I mean deep dive in, but kind of zoom out and look at it and say, like, what processes are no longer serving me? What processes am I loving? What things do I need to maybe begin to outsource? What are my different product opportunities? Do I have a diverse offering? Do I have different accessibility points in my business for people to be able to work with me? And also, like, where am I at kind of in my mindset? Where am I at within my money mindset? Where am I at in my belief and my healing? What needs to kind of happen around there? Am I still feeling stuck? Where am I still feeling like there's a new shift in everything that's coming? Because at every level, there is another level. There's a next step that we're going to go through. And so having these moments where you just go in so you can build and you can scale and you can grow is what keeps your business sustainable. It's what keeps yourself going into that next level, so then you can show up and you can continue to grow into your business. And that way you don't feel like it's this constant like rat race of I'm trying to go, and then you almost feel burnt out within it because you're trying to just do in order to what our belief is usually, which is doing to receive. And so this kind of ties in a little bit with Infinite Income Immersion, which is my brand new money mindset program that I just launched, and I'm so freaking excited for it. One moment. Getting that. Okay. So I'm so excited for Infinite Income Immersion because it is a money mindset program, but it's really not just like understanding your mindset around just money, but it's really understanding your relationship with money, managing your money, healing other areas of your life that is impacting how money shows up for you. So something that I've realized in building a multiple six-figure business and hitting over 6 figures already this year with my business too, and helping clients be able to do that is that part of it was my relationship with money, for sure. There was a lot of different things that were coming up with that, but money is an energy, it's a currency, it's a frequency, it wants to flow to you. Hi, Lily. And something that I was realizing, hi, Erin, something that I was realizing along the way within myself and with clients is that it, yes, like I said, was money, but there were other different areas of their life that were impacting how money was showing up for them, and things in like our feminine energy, things inside of like healing our inner child and going deeper into so many other different areas of our life, relationships, consistency, how we're showing up for things. All of that is also a relationship that we have with money. And so when we're looking at our relationship with money and how money is flowing to us in our business, there's a lot of other areas in our life that we have to begin to look at our relationships with and have to start making some connections, start going back into things like childhood, start going into how we're showing up in other areas of our life. Because if we're doing something in one area of our life, we're probably doing it in a few other areas of our life. Guarantee there's some connection inside of there then that's happening with our relationship with money. And so we dive into that a lot, of really looking at the whole picture behind it, but also making sure that you understand not just manifesting money, because that's great, right? Like everyone wants to manifest money, you want to bring more money into your life, but what happens when the money comes in? Like, are you able to keep it? Are you able to have it? Or do you feel a lot of like guilt or stress or wanting to spend it or wanting to put it all towards debt? Like, what's also happening once you're able to manifest the money? What are you doing with it when it comes in? How does that feel? What are the beliefs that are coming up around that? Because that was something big for me that I worked through, was navigating that relationship. I see it a lot in clients. And so understanding that, and also understanding more of like the, strategic side of money too. So bringing in NLP and alchemy healing, which are two things that I'm going to be bringing into this program when it comes to reprogramming our subconscious mind and also understanding our energy with money and some different things along that. But also like, what are projections in your business? What does scaling look like? How do things change along the way? What is our mindset around that and keeping money, looking at things like our, debts and all of these different things that really looks at money from this bigger picture. So that way we can heal the different areas of our life. We can open ourselves up. We talk a lot about in this program, or we will be talking a lot about in this program too, is like receiving and understanding how that whole portal will be bringing, the flow and the currency of money to us too. So there's a lot of different things that we're tackling inside of this program, because I think it's really important to look at money, look at wealth consciousness, look at the energy of our business and everything from a holistic perspective. If we're just staring into money, we might find like, okay, well, I think I've really figured out my money story. I understand that, but now what? Like, I'm still stuck, or I'm still feeling in this certain income level, or I'm having trouble getting to the next level, or whatever it might be. And it's usually because, again, we need to kind of do some of that zooming out, looking at other areas in your life and business where there might be some patterns around your money. And this is something that you can do just now too, is look and see what some of the patterns that you have are in your relationship with money, and see if that's a pattern in another area of your life. So for example, let's say that you can make money in your business right now, but you're having trouble with it being consistent, and you're having trouble with it being, reoccurring. So go look in another area of your life and say like, are there other areas in my life where I'm not feeling consistent, or I'm not following through on something? So that way you can, again, open yourself up energetically for that, get into alignment with it, and then start to bring that in when it comes to money in your business too. So that was just like a quick example that I had. But like I said, we're really going to be doing some reprogramming of the subconscious mind. We're going to be doing like energy healing inside of here. We're going to be opening ourselves up and figuring out like what is the root cause for a lot of these different things. And that way you can begin to make the progress and make the transitions. And like I said, like this is all of the work that's gotten me to this part in my business inside of this program, which is why I'm so freaking excited for it. And there's already been so many amazing women jumping inside, which I am excited for. So we got big goals inside of this program, but we're also going to be doing a lot of shedding, a lot of healing, a lot of up leveling, a lot of celebrating, a lot of gratitude, and just really taking everything in our business into the next level. So releasing that concept that it takes time and time and time and time and time, and really getting yourself into a place where you can make that quantum shift, that you can make that jump that you need to be able to do, and watching it happen, for you as you go through so many different things in your life, and you get to enjoy the process along the way, rather than feeling that overwhelm and that stress and that lack when it comes to money, or when it comes to that frustration that we all feel, right, in our businesses. So if you guys have questions about it, let me know. I'll drop the link for the sales page in the comments below, so you can check that out. But it was so good to jump on here and hang out with you guys. I'm going to jump off, so have a good rest of your day. And again, if you have questions, just send me a message, and I'm happy to share anything that you have questions-wise, or if there's just something that you want to know, I'm super open with any of that. All right, I love you all. Have a good day, and I'll see you soon.